Hi everyone, this is Erin from Sandpaper Road, and today I am going to be making a mixed media project using the Brutus Monroe Surface Sprays. They are relatively new, and I picked some up at the Adventures in Stamping Convention in Akron, Ohio, and got the chance to talk with Christopher Allen about the properties of the surface sprays, and I am so excited to show you what I made and so excited to show you how easy it is for you to make it yourself. We're actually going to alter a regular old tin, mint tin, and look at what you can make. It is so easy, and is that not the most awesomest thing? And you can really see the enamel finish that the sprays just do on their own. It's really neat. I didn't do anything out of the ordinary. It's so simple. So we're going to get started right away. First, what I learned the hard way is that it is a lot easier if you are working with this particular mint tin. If you look, you can actually separate the lid from the back just by using a butter knife. If you turn this over, it's really just a matter of putting the butter knife right in this part right here and just flipping these little folds up, and then you'll get you'll get them apart. And it's really, really easy to do. I took a sanding block also and sanded off the surface of this, but I do have to tell you that I did not sand the surface of this one. I just wanted to see how the sprays themselves adhered to metal, because I had heard from Christopher Allen himself that the sprays, that they were permanent on metal. And I promise you, I thought, yeah, right. Because I've tried a ton of sprays and a ton of products that say they're permanent on metal. And I thought, oh yeah, we're going to probably have some sort of sliding effect. But I am pleasantly surprised. So you're also going to need some sort of matte gel. It doesn't have to be matte. I guess it could be glossy. And just some little things, I guess. So I have all kinds of stuff, and I'll try to duplicate one. These I collect. They're from my ATG gun. They're the tape roll dispensers, the leftover tape dispensers. And what you do when you find something that you want, we're going to glue our items down here, and then go back and spray over top. I know you can get this at scrapbook.com, and this is 3D matte gel. It by Prima Marketing. It's Art Basics. It is out of this world. So good. Holds everything. And let's see, I'm gonna do this. You can do buttons. It's really just whatever you like. Okay. I won't spend a whole lot of time on here, but I do want to show you a few different techniques. For example, you can see on this one that this believe here is still its original copper, and so is this gold. What is this? A dragonfly. So if you want something to kind of be on the outermost layer, not affected by the spray, I find it much easier to just leave that off at this point and just leave a space for it. But anything that you want to be affected by the spray, this is just a metal something from the garage, and you can basically just create literally like a third grade project and just glue it down. And you know what I should have done? I should have done this first, though, is taken some of this gel and put it out on my craft mat. So it's not too late for me to do that, because then I don't sit here with the tub open. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And you know what else I should do? Is have water handy, because I totally dried out a brush recently. And a baby wipe, because I'm messy. And, oh, dang it, where did my wire cutters go? If you want to use, I have these great metal buttons. Oh, look, oh! Oh, look at that. I must have done this in another project. That makes me so happy inside. So what I was about, this is totally unplanned, I promise you. What I was about to show you was that I actually got this tip from Lindsay Wyrick, the Frugal Crafter. She, on her videos, she talks about metal buttons and taking wire cutters and just cutting off the button part, and it just snips, and you can hold it right over your trash can. And I wanted to show you that as well. And don't you know, I couldn't find my wire cutters, but I found buttons in my, just sitting right in here, that I had already taken the backs off. That makes me so happy. And I promise you I didn't plan it. And look, there's another one. That makes me so happy inside. So good. It was just meant to be. It was just meant to be. And where do I want this? I want it, I don't think I want that right in there just yet. But I do want it up. That's a nice, ooh. You know what? I want a big gob of it though. Because then it'll, maybe not quite that big of a gob. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That'll hold nicely. Don't worry about that extra gobbledygook that comes out the sides there. Some people have a bead tray. I don't. But you know what I was thinking? I am going to put some in this gel, just right like this. And then mix them around a bit and put them right on here, because I think that makes a nice, interesting, it really makes a nice, interesting texture when you put the sprays over it. I'm not gonna have you watch me glue every single piece that I'm gonna glue down here or adhere down here, but I did just want to show you the general idea, because this right now is nothing special. I mean, you could see what I'm doing. It's just gel medium and shapes and things that I find. So get that to how you like it, and then let it dry fully, or you can speed up the process with a heat gun, which is probably what I'll do because I'm impatient. And then when that is all dry, we'll come back and use the sprays. So this is fully dry, and this is how I arranged everything. It looks a little crazy, and I am so excited. I'm ready to spray, and I have this little plastic tray, which was recommended by Christopher Allen, to have some sort of a little plastic tray. And now this one, I probably should mention that when I made it, let me move this out of the way, I started with a blue Altoid tin, and this one I'm starting with the red Altoid tin. So just as a mental note. Let's see what we can get. So we've got the Surface Spray. This is Phone Book, and this is Oz, and this is Wagon. I want to start with the blue, I think. Wonderful. Nice. Boy, I like that. That stays real nice and contained there. That's pretty good. Let's see what happened to my baby wipe. Nice. So that I don't get my arm in the way, I'll turn the thing instead of turning the... Oh, that's lovely. Great. Yeah, that's really, really nice. Like it. Like it a lot. Boy, I could see where you don't need much. Yeah. Yeah, you really don't need much. All right. This is, yes, live. How's my lighting? Not too bad. There, that's a nice, good shot. Now, I am not done by any means. This is sort of layer one. I'm going to go in here with the yellow. But you know what? I kind of, let me do some of this. Let's see here. Okay, good. Love it. Wow, neat surface. That is really great. I'm going to now go in, I think, with the yellow. But I don't want to just spray yellow over top because I won't get that dome. So let me go in like this. Yeah, let me do this here. Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm just dipping. This is the what color is this? Phone book. Okay. Just every here and there. Ooh, neat. Uh-oh. That was a little bit wet with blue. I definitely don't want to dip that back in the bottle. That would be not so good. Now, if I understand these products correctly, if it's so true that you can watercolor with them, then it would be true that they would, oh, this is great. Look at, man, this is outstanding. So if this is true that you can watercolor with them, see what I did right there? Then, where's my spray bottle? This is just water then, and I'm gonna spray. Then it would be true too that I would be able to manipulate. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Now, of course, the part that is dry already won't run with the water. But the part that is wet will run with the water. Look. That is so great. Okay, the lid for our tin is mostly dry, and I love this. I see why they're called surface sprays. I have not added any sealant or lacquer or anything to this, and I just want you to see that enamel surface. Isn't that lovely? And I just love it. There was no gesso coating. The only thing that I did was sand this down a little bit before I started. Now you could still see that there's some, I guess, I want to say some bare spots, or like this right here where there's a big, big gob of glue. And so this is what I'm going to do. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. So I'm going to, where do I want some of this? Maybe like right there. And I just want some, a little bit more concentrated color in a few places. I really, ooh, good. I guess he's gonna go there then. And that's fine. Just like that. Wonderful. Now I'm gonna add just a bit of water so that it moves. Oh, look. I hope I'm not out of the picture here. Yeah. Did you see that? That is so great. I love just that right there. Okay, this is completely dry, and I was going to add some paint flecks to it, and then after that glue my pieces on. And so I just have this apple barrel matte acrylic paint, and it's sort of my, it's sort of my go-to for a lot of different projects. So I always have it on my table, and I just got a little bit of water, and there we go. Oops. Okay, good. Now, yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Good. And then I can clean the rest of this up with a baby wipe or washcloth or something. And then, let's see, what do I have? Okay, this was this. And then I was thinking, now I'm going to say this because before you go to glue on a piece, you want to make sure, especially if you went ahead and took the lid off, see where the holes are in the lid for where you took it off. Remember that you're going to put the lid back on this way. And so this is going to be the front of the box when we put it back on. So just make sure as you're working that you don't have it upside down. All right, that's a little bit better. My thought is to just, that was not my thought, but my thought was to take just this little metal embellishment that says peace. And this is, again, with this 3D matte gel. And I want it right there. I want it right, yeah, right there. That looks great. I want him to go right there. Now that, I am not a fan of all that gobbledygook sticking out there. So, let's see, what can I use to... See how that's like all gobbed right there? Now you can leave it because it'll make interesting textures, I'm sure. Or if you're perfectionistic, you could, this is just a stylus, really. And you could kind of just ease some of that gook out if you wanted. Okay. It really does dry transparent, but I just don't want a big like goop. So here we are, and the lid is almost all the way dry. I think the gel underneath these pieces still could dry a little bit longer, but I'm about to put it back on the tin, and then we will be done. And it just fits. See, there's the holes right there, and there's the little tin, and it just fits just like that. And then if you have, oops, and then if you have like little, I don't know, pliers or something like that, you could bend it back down so that it stays, and like that or something. I think maybe I did that one too tight. We'll see. Oh no, I didn't. And then it snaps right down. That's so nice. I've done other ones where like I've painted all the way around, but let me tell you what, it's such a pain right here, the closing, because it doesn't close good with the paint, even gesso, whatever. I find that just removing the lid is like the best thing that I've done. So here is a close-up view. I'm really, really, really happy with these sprays. And they are from Brutus Monroe, and I will put a link in the description box where you can get them. And that was my first time trying these sprays. I'll also put links where you can purchase this gel and some of the other products that I've used and that I use on a regular. So check them out in the description box below. And thanks so much for following Sandpaper Road. You can check out my blog at sandpaperroad.com. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you'll always be the first, oh, and click on the bell and you'll get notifications when new videos are uploaded. And don't forget to follow Sandpaper Road on Instagram and Pinterest and Facebook. And thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.